Hello, and welcome to Gambler's Table. Game where you flip your coins. Heads means you get no money, tails mean you get $1, and I'm getting really unlucky. There we go. We can use said money from the table to upgrade our coins. But right now, let's just get a helper, and let's get another coin. So now we can just go dink, 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 back and forth and flipping these coins. The goal for today is to get all the upgrades possible in this demo in 24 hours. And this shit gets expensive, so sit back and like the video if you enjoy. For this time, we're just going to keep buying coins because we can just keep flipping around. Oh, we got our little helper dude. He'll flip it sometimes for us. He's kind of just whatever, to be honest. TBH. Another helper. Another rabbit. Get another coin. We got 4 coins on the board. Cycle between them and keep clicking. And we definitely are making money faster, so let's get even another coin. This is a slow start, but I'm sure the gas pedals will start getting pressed down in a second here. All right. Another coin. Oh yeah, this is pretty good. And if we I think right now I'm going to actually save up to 40 because that's a 100% increase. So let's do that. Now each coin will give us 2. And that is pretty good. Look at that. Already almost back up to where we just were. So I'm actually going to skip getting another coin for now. And I'm just going to go straight for 61 coins so I can upgrade this back to 3 again. Because that is going to help us a lot along the way of getting this table filled up with all the money in the world. All right, there we go. Let's go back to items for a little bit. Right now we probably want to get another helper because actively clicking on this is going to suck. Another rabbit. Oh. Achievement, stay informed. Look at info. Alright, well, interesting. Let's try to get up to 50 coins because that allows us to get an upgrade for our workers, which makes them 15% quicker. So we just made them a bit more efficient. Oh yeah, there you go. You can hear the jingle of the flips. Hey, that guy was trying to sleep. Get back up. Nobody stops flipping until I say so. You all work for me now. Right. Copper surge again. Now we're up to 4 coins. Let's get another helper and another coin. Hey, this guy's got a little hard hat on. Hard hat for being hard at work. Hey, these guys like sleeping. They're not too helpful. You're sleeping again. What the hell? These guys kind of suck. Yeah, this stuff's building up real quick. And you can see down there the little bar that's going on our skill tree. So we have to make up to $30,000 to get our first skill point that we can even use. We can spend it in here. So I think what we'll do, since I've already, kind of understand how these games work, we'll try to get up to about 3 skill points and then reset and prestige. All right, we got a lot of money. We got to start using it. Get some harder workers, I guess. Harder workers. Get one of these. Get some more pennies. Contrary to what you might see, the radius of our hand is pretty big. So, like, I can flip right here and get everything. So the more coins we have on the board, the more coins I'll accidentally flip, the better. Another helper. Oh, you guys got 3 glasses. We'll try to just exclusively focus on getting our coin count up because it's a little low right now. We only have 11 on the board when we could have a lot more currently. We really want to have an even distribution of coins in this game because, in this game, it's not like Adventure Capitalist where you upgrade something and then you get something better and then you just don't have to touch anything again. It's very well-rounded, very well-developed. So you always want to have everything, no matter what, very upgraded because everything affects everything. How about that? How about that and I stop rambling. It's a very well-made incremental game. So I'm very happy to see one of those because I like them a lot. But it is also one of the big games on the slop category. So we can afford a silver coin soon. We could have just got one there, but I want to get this up to, once again, what I was saying, even everything out. Make sure nothing's falling behind, because if something falls behind, that's going to suck. We are definitely making more money. And it's really weird, too, because it's like, you wouldn't expect just buying more coins to get you more money, but it does. All right, cool. We can now buy as well. I'm not going to get it just yet. We'll get it after we get a couple silver coins on the board. But we now have the ability to increase the price of our coins by 25% and also increase the flip speed by 10%. Per purchase, of course. So, we can make these coins flip crazy fast. But for now, we're going to get Copper Surge up to 300. And now we can finally, I think in our own right mind, get a silver coin. There she is on the board. Flip it. Flip it again. $20 for a flip. Honestly, it's not that much better, but we can get this thing upgraded nice and good. Now, we do have one problem with the silver coins that I have not addressed yet, and that's that these guys can't flip it. So I have to be the one to flip the silver coins. But I think soon enough we can actually mitigate that problem because we can get bigger hands and that can let them flip it. That's pretty expensive, but we'll get that just because it's like it allows them to do stuff. And in the future, we can also get something called a quick flip. Like we don't have to click anymore. We can just float our hand around. I'm not using an auto clicker. I'm not that shameful. All right, cool. We got an achievement for getting our first 1K in the bank. And now look at this. Oh, yeah. You still do have to click these idiots to wake them up. And also, I think this only works for... Yeah. It only works on the copper, so I still have to click on the silver coins. But still, pretty cool. So, let's get this upgraded. Copper Surge. Keep it going. We want to get everything up to about 500 now. So, I'll meet you back when I'm... we got everything around that range. Everything on this page is above 600 bucks. Let's go back to the upgrades. Now, this is where money starts flowing in. Let's get that up again to 500. What we're now going to start going for is Copper Alchemy, which is going to increase the price of our coins by 25. So I think our price of our coins right now is 18. Let me see. Can I get a... Yeah, there we go, 18. All right. So, Copper Alchemy. We now are making 25 with just our copper coins. That is a massive boost to revenue. And we can increase it as well using the Copper Surge. But I'm not too worried about that. Hey, wake up. What are you doing? Why are y'all sleeping? Who said you could sleep? Alright, we're at 3K right now. Let's get some silver charge in. That's really expensive. Let's get our copper price up. Let's make some harder workers. And let's get our Copper Surge even higher. Boost our price even more. Got our coins giving us almost 40 coins now. That's crazy. Let's get some more helpers on the board. We got a bucket head and a top hat guy. Interesting. And we can afford a lot more coins. So let's give everything on this page to 2K. And then we'll move on again. Back to the upgrades. But we are filling this out pretty good. We have, according to this, 32 copper coins on the board. Which is, that's pretty cool. We have achieved our first skill point. But I'm not going to go for anything yet because honestly, our progress is not really slowed down at all. So, Copper Alchemy a couple more times, increase the price of this by 50. So now, 50%. Now, with the speed that this stuff is coming in and flowing out, I think we can get, 1,000 more. We can get another silver coin, and that unlocks another branch of upgrades for us. So let's get that, and let's see what do we get. Alright, so now we can do the same thing we've been doing to the copper coins by increasing the price of them by 25%. Huge. And then we can also increase the speed, which I'm not really too worried about, I guess, but it's not really bad to get. So first off, let's get some silver transmutations. Make these things nice and pricey. So they're still not making that much money, but we just gotta increase the base level of it. Because while upgrading the copper coins once gives us 1 more point, upgrading this should give us 5. Yep. So now let's see. Yes, 75, I believe, we're getting off of the silver coin. Sorry, that's buco bucks, dude. We're making buku dinero. All right, now let's see. I believe everything else is going to be locked until we get our next gold coin. But there's no reason to go for the gold coin just yet. We have a lot of money that we're building up with, so let's get some more helpers. That guy's got like a, what is that, a bell? Oh, it's a diving helmet. That's cool. Everyone's trying to sleep, dude. These people suck. Good God. Yeah, I just had 5 people sleeping on the job. Small fortune. Okay, so we made it to 10,000 in our inventory. While I did say I wanted to wait till we had like everything else buffed up, let's just get a gold coin. Oh my god, look at this thing. That is a pretty coin. Let's see, how much does it give us for a flip? If I can hit it. I can hit it. Oh, damn, 300. Okay, oh, no, I got another 300. All right, so those things are pretty good. I'm assuming the upgrade for this, I unlock. Okay, helpers can now flip gold coins. Handling, okay, nice. Shockwave. Gold coins and silver coins trigger smaller coins upon landing, creating cascades of flips and revenue. Interesting, okay, that's really cool. I think that's what we want to go for. But as you can see, we're almost on to skill tree number 2, I think. Or are we? No, we aren't. All right. Yeah, we're going to try to make our way towards the shockwave. Because that's going to just be like big money immediately. Because it's like if these guys are all flipping silver coins and shit, they're going to be by proxy flipping the smaller ones. So let's get this nice and up. Let's see. There we go. Purchase the shockwave. You can see it happening real time. They flip a coin. It knocks everything up around it. Everything's getting knocked up. This is huge. Okay. Also, we got our second skill tree point. Let's get muscles so these guys can flip the gold coins. And we'll try to get I guess more silver coins. We can kind of demo this and see what we can get. Realistically, let's see this. You start with 3 coins, 2 silver coins, and 1 gold coin. This is pretty good. This allows us to, like the one you have to just get by base. Lets you decide what coins the flippers will go after. And this helps us start with 15 extra flippers. Now I could wait to just prestige, but I don't really want to, because this actually is kind of slowing down. So we're gonna get extra flippers, and yep, we're gonna restart. Whoa. I have 15 little dudes. I got a little fish dude and a princess person. Let's get going. Well, it took a bit longer than I thought it would, but I'm back. And as you can see, we have a lot of money. So, what I think we should do with this money is get to 20 copper coins, and then go bonanza on the copper alchemy. Get this up a lot too. Make these guys harder workers. Look at all these goofballs we got running around. This is awesome. Listen to that music. Oh my god, that's sweet. Alright, we're getting over 100 per piece of copper, so this is awesome. And we have so much copper on the board right now, this is like a crime. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to dump it all into silver coins. Look at that nice pile. Now, these aren't going to give us much. Not for a while. Because as you can see, none of them are being flipped because these guys, they don't have big hands yet. So we're going to give them big hands. We're also going to get gold. So now we can save for the shockwave, which we don't really even need to save. We'll just get there in literally like less than 10 seconds. So like, what, 10, 9, I'm not counting. We got it. Get a whole bunch more silver coins. And now I think we can start focusing silver. Just gotta wake all these idiots up. Everybody wake up. Everybody get up. Climbing high. What was that an achievement for? Alright, so we hit 100,000. Oh, well, I didn't even notice that. Once these gold coins get the ability to, like, transmute, that's going to be ridiculous. Alright, everything on this page is at 50. We almost have our next skill point. I think we can probably go for 3 on this run. I think we have the making. So actually, let's get this even higher. Because, like, we get the upgrades immediately. We're not, like, far and few in between the upgrades. We still are making a lot of money. And how much? We need 12.5 million. don't think that's too crazy of a goal. I think at the rate we're going, we can get there pretty hard. Pretty easy. Oh god, yeah. The gold coins are going to be insane. Now I just have to get the gold coins. Even getting, I think, 10 gold coins is going to be expensive. I'm going to beeline it for the gold ones, because I know, like, sure I can get more silver ones as well along the way and keep it even for the price. Please just don't be 600,000. That's not too bad, but man, that's real expensive still. Once we get that up to 10, we can now upgrade a new branch of stuff. It's not going to take an insane long time to get there. It's just going to take maybe a couple more seconds, actually. We're blitzing through this like crazy. Hopefully we unlock something new that's not just like transmute. I think we might be nearing the pinnacle of how far we can push this. All right. Right there. Perfect. Let's check the upgrades. Golden velocity. Yeah, it's just the same stuff. Let's see. How much does the gold coin get us with all this? Oh, 2,000, I think. I just saw there. But it's going to keep going up. The one that's going to make this go crazy is definitely golden velocity. Because the biggest nerf to the gold coins is just how slow their flip is. But even more flip is just going to make this crazy. All right, now everything on this page is over 100,000, right? Yeah, by a pretty acceptable margin. Let's make the workers better. And then I think we can go back over here and let's start filling out the rest of these coins. Because we have a lot of stuff that needs to go up. So let's just get this nice and farmed. All right, everything's getting quite expensive over here. So let's go back to the upgrade side of this shit. Let's get this to 200,000 for each, I think, now. Yeah. Okay, I will definitely say that it's getting a lot slower. At least in this part. So I think getting one more upgrade point should be very possible. The reason I'm not prestiging right away is because, like, you can see, like, what we can get here. Like, nothing really gets us anything that makes it just infinitely better. What I think I want to do is, I think I want to get the pocket change starter thing. Maybe get the gold coin, doubles the increase. And then I think Lucky Echo. And we're going to go for those three. I don't really care about those too much over here. Oh god, we have 2 million. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Yep, there we go. Alright. Let's get pocket change, gold, and then Lucky Echo. And let's sacrifice. Ooh, boy. We start with a lot of money now, though. What is Lucky Echo? Grants a 5% chance to automatically flip coins again. That's pretty cool. I have that up to 15 now. Well, we're tycoon level now. My bad. Oh my god, who cares? We got little clowns now. Why are all of you sleeping? Anyways, we're almost there to the next benchmark. And then we'll restart. And then I'll just cut to what I was doing anyways. This will make it so I'm basically doubling what happens. So I'm going to get that. We're going to sacrifice.
Money, 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 money. Here comes the money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. All right. Sweet. We got all that up. Let us now do the unfortunate thing on this side as well. We're going to spread it out more evenly because it's going to take a lot longer to actually get everything up at once. So we'll just upgrade whatever we can at the given moment. Literally hours of me doing this. Like, I'm not even kidding. Playtime, 5 hours. I'm about to finally get, I think, the final helper. and max out one of these guys. Also, we join the Billionaire Club and we get a... No, wait. Oh, did this guy make that game as well? Oh, he made the little Fruit Babies game. I played that a bit ago. Okay, there we go. We've maxed out our helpers. Go to upgrades. Insomnia. We needed to get another 999 million. I knew it. I said it earlier that this was going to be the case. That once I got up to this, it was going to be something stupid like this where I don't have to wake them up. And I'm sure everything else is going to be dumb in that regard, where it's like, for the gold and silver, it's going to have the same thing where if I hover my mouse over it, it'll flip. I don't know this for certain, but if I'm right, you got to subscribe. You got to subscribe. I've been here. Not kidding. Not kidding. 5 hours. It's probably going to be a lot more. I'm just probably going to leave this shit running overnight. Oh my god. All right. Okay. We finally got back up to a Billy. It's been however long that is from the last update. We got insomnia now. So now, none of them will sleep. None of you guys get to sleep. Oh, Captain's log is 2 a.m. I have $2 billion. I just want to record this just in case I get anything. Probably not. Probably don't have enough to get out. We don't have enough. We don't have enough for the copper coin. Captain log. Play airball. Captain's log over. Okay. It is now noon of the next day. The skill tree is basically maxed out, I guess. I don't know. I only got 20 billion. Boom, boom. All right, maxed out copper coins. Let's see. What do we get? Copper ascendancy. Copper coins give plus 250, reaching its full earning potential. Okay. Well, that's not too bad, I guess. Can I actually... I don't know if I'm a little worried I'm not going to be able to make it. Yeah, this is really expensive. No way. No way. Oh, God. I think we're nearing the... There you go. 30 out of 30 gold coins. What's 3.4 billion gold transcendence? That's 5,000. Achieving legendary returns. Okay. Okay. I think we can get it. Yep, 3.4 billion. This gives golden coins 5,000 value. And just for, like, retrospect. So I'd almost basically be doubling how expensive the gold coin is. So that's pretty cool. Get that shit. Oh, damn. One manual flip of the gold coin gets me 218,000. Seems pretty good. I think I'm going to need another, like, 3 billion before I can finish upgrading these coins. And finally, the silver coin for 2 billion. And we have every item now. Once we get to 1.4 billion, we'll have this all nice and set up. Holy shit, we did it. That's all the big ol' upgrades. Now that we all have is just the tiny weird ones that are kind of whatever. But, those should honestly be pretty easy to get, in my humble opinion, just due to how much money I'm getting. But maybe not, because everything in this game costs, like, so expensively. I don't know. Whatever. Let me just say, nobody went up here. Nobody got as far as I did. Very few, if they did. Let me get some alchemy, though. Okay, it's been a little bit later, but I think I finally got everything. We have 13 billion coins, and I just purchased the last upgrade. Yep. Nothing here. Nothing here. Playtime 22 hours. I feel like that's pretty good.